in China and in India that the London business community has a lot to offer, and that they should come back to visit London as a business community, not only as a sightseeing place.
So, what do you think about tonight?
I thought that this idea, this extra event put together by GBA and by Duke Grace, I think it's been the icing on the cake, just to make the whole group stick together. And follow what many times we find, which is in groups, many times there are synergies between them. So the businesses are not only between the Chinese and Indian and the London companies, they could be as well between the Chinese and the Indian. And I think it's quite an interesting scenario for them to sort of mix together. So I think it was a great idea. Thank you.
Thank you. Sometimes when you see the movie, right, they're all beautiful. People only see the good side. But every moment of the good side, you need a lot of effort for it. What do you think is the most difficult part for this event?
The most difficult part for this event, I think it was mostly logistics. To be honest, to get visas ready for companies, and that's basically because of the short period to organize this, and the matchmaking exercise, it was challenging, but it's just basically lots of brain work, lots of sort of trying to think out of the box. And what I found is that both the Chinese and Indian delegates came here not only with one idea, they came with a very broad mind of what they could find and what business opportunities they could get from the London suppliers, which really helped. But obviously you need time to get to understand that. But yeah, I think it's been lots of challenges, but I think it's a learning process for all of us. On times like this, when the rumours of the credit crunch and the economy is sort of quite, some small companies or medium-sized companies is a bit frightening, it's try to look at all the markets outside, not only looking at your local market. You might feel a bit more scared, but probably think about the possibilities that your company is going to be more competitive now that the pound is going down, and exactly, you could be much more competitive. And look at markets like China and India, which are not only emerging markets that are already there, and they are ready to buy. So yes, don't forget those outside markets.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We have talked with about 7 companies so far, and I'm quite hopeful that we would be able to carry out a few deals with them. And in some cases, I don't see immediate results, but I think with this beginning, maybe say 3 to 6 months, later on, we could probably see more partnerships developing.
So that's quite a short time scale.
This has been a short, we have been in London for only about 36 hours now, and it's been rather exhaustive meeting so many people, and it has also thrown up many new ideas, some ideas which I hadn't thought of when I had come in here, but after speaking to these 7 companies now, I'm full of ideas, and I need to go back and think and act. And so that if not all 7, maybe at least 3 or 4 can materialize into something positive.
So how have your views changed? Like, what were your expectations when you came, and how do you think they've changed in general terms?
Well, what happens is that when I came in, and I knew that I'm going to meet 8 companies, but the short details that these companies that came to us do not actually reflect everything that they do. And probably the same thing with me. I mean, whatever me or my company does, we are captured in a few sentences. But then when I start talking to a person, and I come to know that he is actually doing much more than what has what is there in the brochure. And so is the case with me. I am doing much more than what is in the brochure. So we find a lot of more common areas of interest than we first started with. So I think this face-to-face meeting, rather than just exchanging emails or just going through a company's websites, is a definite improvement. These face-to-face meetings are much better than just exchanging emails.
Yes. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
我觉得还是有这个比较好的这个收获吧。我们实际上我们到这里来，并不是说着眼点去做实际的交易，在这个观点上去考虑这个问题。我们是想就是说到这里来去接触一些比较好的专业性的公司，然后听取他们对这个英国的市场或者欧洲的市场一些有建设性的这个建议，对我们来说帮助会很大。所以说这次通过这个英国投资和贸易总署来这个牵头，然后通过这个全球商业联盟来帮助我们这个提供的这个平台，我们觉得还是很不错的。这里面我今天应该说是交谈了有8家吧，这里面会分成3类的这个公司，我觉得都是比较有价值的。一类就是那个顾问型的。因为我们开拓海外市场从今年才刚刚开始，这个经验还有这个知识都不足，所以需要这个比较专业的顾问型公司来提供一些建设性的方案或者建议，来帮助我们更快的来适应这个海外的市场。第2类就是这个金融性的公司，那这方面呢，就是说我们可能未来不可避免的要在海外涉及这种合作资本层面的，包括并购啊、收购啊这些，因为毕竟我们在国内取得的高速发展都是通过这些方式来取得最早的这个动力的，所以在海外可能不可避免的会碰到这些事情，所以说今天也认识了一些这个在金融啊或者这些方面的这个公司吧。然后第3类就是说这个产品性质的实体公司，如果这些公司能够使得我们在我们对客户的 support 这方面，他们的产品能够增加我们产品的竞争力，同时对我们的客户的更加客制化和专业的这个需求，能够提升我们的竞争力和对客户的这个support 力度的话，那对我们来说就是说会是一个更好的这个促进，这方面也是有价值的。我本人觉得还是有收获的。还是我们实际上做这方面的这个预算是这样做的，就是说我们首先有一个那个目标，这里面涉及营业额，然后呢，为了达成这样的营业额，我们可能会针对我们的供应链进行评估。为达成这样的营业额，我们需要怎样的供应链的系统，来就是全年供应链的效率，这样会导出一个我们每月需要运作的这个资金平台的量会有多大。那么有这样的一个那个